sunshine.
Hello, sunshine. Hello, sunshine.
This is everything. What's the cookie color for?
Ah, good question. I'm going to show you. This is for Mother's
Or are we
Day.
gonna shape it?
You're going to see. You got to wait.
See.
Patience is a virtue neither one of us has. Hi. Hi there. So today we are using one of my all-time favorite craft supplies, clay.
Clay.
I love me some clay. I have used it so many times for so many different things. The reason I love clay so much is because it can do so many things. It's such a great blank canvas. So today I am using oven bake clay. I love using oven bake because you don't have to wait for it like you would with air dry, and it's gonna mold to whatever shape you like. So today we are making really cute jewelry dishes for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And we're gonna customize them a little bit with some stamps just to make it a little bit more fun, and I'm gonna show you how to do this really cool marbling. So let's get started. So the first step,
Like a Spain star.
do you wanna just do a plain one first?
Yeah.
Let's do a plain one. What you wanna do first is take your clay. Here, you wanna grab some and see what it feels like?
Yeah.
You wanna work on a covered surface. So I'm using a white clay just because I felt like it had that nice kind of pretty dainty color. And so what you wanna do then first, here Grant, let's use the big one that I have. Now I have some cornstarch. So cornstarch I like to use for this, and you do not need a lot. It's almost like baking cookies, right? Now, rolling pin.
Okay.
Do you wanna roll it out? Roll it out. The reason I do the cornstarch is so it's easier to roll out, because you want it to be about a 1/4 inch thick or slightly thicker than that. If you have it any thinner than it can make it a little bit too fragile. Okay, we had to get rid of our mat because it was leaving marks on our clay.
Wait, you're doing it.
So I'm just gonna do it on the table. Yep, I sure am. Okay,
You're
let's
have to
see.
clean up after this.
I'm gonna have to clean up after this.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
put that on the table.
better. We have our clay rolled out, and so now what we want to do is cut it out into the shape that we want. So I have a flower, I have a heart, I have circles. I did find the circles work the best, but you can go and choose which one you want. You got to make sure to push it all the way through.
I did.
You did not. Okay, see, like that. Now we have our little heart that we cut out. So now you can customize them. Yeah? Okay, so you want this one to be for Nana?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my trick. So I had these cute little stamps in my garage, so that's what we're using today. I will link it on From Scratch with Maria. So here's the deal, because it only gives you one letter, so but Nana has 2 N's and 2 A's, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so but what I do is I actually take 4.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know, even though just don't doesn't matter what the other 2 are. So you take your N, you take your A, and then you take your other 2 ones. So this helps you get your spacing. See, so we know that our spacing can be here like this. And then what I do is I push down the N and I push down the A. I'll let you do the next one, okay? I take 2 away, and then I replace it with that one and push that down, and then put the other one on the end. So the reason I do it like this is because then you don't lose your spacing, and then it says Nana. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Here's the deal with baking them. The clay is going to stay in whatever shape you place it in while it cures in the oven. So what I like to do, where did I put that?
Oh, it hardens in the oven?
It does, it hardens in the oven. That's a very good point. In order to get that sort of bowl shape, like we have here, because you want it to be able to hold on to everything, what you want to do is place it into something where it can kind of keep that shape. So I have a little bowl here, and I'm using some parchment so it doesn't stick to the actual bowl, but I just kind of push it down ever so slightly so that it has that sort of like bend in it. You can see here, and it will keep that shape.
Can I do a plain one, and then you can show me how to do it?
You want to do a plain one on your own?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
My baby got
Okay.
Is this clay?
Yeah, it's clay. It's gold clay. Well, Grant and I just did these super beautiful marbled ones
Yeah.
and forgot to press record, so we have to make another one. In order to get the marble look like this, like you can see, Grant used a little bit more gold than I did. Mine's just a little bit more subtle in terms of like the swirliness of it. And Grant, you can see, is very beautiful. You can see the gold because he likes gold. And then what?
And then you
Roll it together a little bit.
oh right.
Yep, there you go. Roll it together.
Then you do a U, this,
U shape. Yep.
and then you cross this side over,
And twist.
and then
Twist it like a pretzel. And then roll it again. And you just go until you get the marble look that you really, really like.
like this.
Just like that. And so then you can see here, I have it together like this. And roll it out like we did. So roll it out the exact same way. I'm gonna use a big round cookie cutter then for this one. This is how you create this this type of look.
Where's mine?
Which one do you wanna do? So let's do, we need
Why does it look kind of like pinkish?
we need bowls.
Why does this look kind of pinkish?
Right. Just push it down like that.
Can I do this one too? Like push it down?
We are going to pop these in the oven at 275 degrees and about 15 minutes because these are about 1/4 of an inch thick. But do it, bake it based on whatever the instructions are for the specific clay that you buy. Each brand can have different baking instructions. So that's what we're gonna do. Carefully. So see, look at it. I'm gonna lift it up like this, and then I'm gonna put it into the oven.
I'm gonna bring it all the way over.
And then you wanna let it cool, and then they're good to go. And if you have any jagged edges, you can actually get some sandpaper and sand around the edges just
I
to
have
soften it.
sandpaper.
You do?
Yeah, remember from our dinosaur thing?
Oh. So a couple tips while these cool. Supplies. I am using a rolling pin for this. I use rolling pins all the time when I'm working with clay. So this one is my designated craft rolling pin, meaning I do not use this when I'm baking because they are not interchangeable. You can't necessarily eat the clay, so I don't want to use things that I would use on food with the clay. So that's something that you can now put in your craft supplies. Your rolling pin. Ready for the big reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, you can take them out. It holds its shape. It doesn't spread like what a cookie does. You can see just like that. So for instance, if you made any kind of marks with your, if you made any kind of marks with your nails or anything like that, whatever it looks like when you put it into the oven is what it's gonna look like when it comes out. It's just gonna stay that way. So these need to harden up a little bit longer. They're still a little bit, they're not hot, they're slightly warm. And that's it.
That's it, make choices.
It's a hard thing to say. And that is how you make jewelry dishes. And that is why Mommy likes clay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I hope this DIY is something that you guys can all do together. And then you can put all your jewelry in it, right? We are all washing our hands so much right now. I'm constantly taking my jewelry on and off. On and off.
I'm not.
This is a great way to have something really sentimental and special.
Wait, did you make this one?
No, I gotta make this one.
Like,
Get it, Mommy.
everybody's day, Mommy.
Oh, thanks, Sunshine. I had to drag that one out of him.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Can we make another one?
Sure. Forgot to say, the full step out for this will be on FromScratchWithMaria.com along with links to all the products that we used today. Bye.